Hey guys, it's Nikki and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I collect rare plants and I like propagating them. And if you're coming back, I'm really grateful that you're not yet over me talking so much whenever I do my plant chores. For those who have seen my last video, you already know that we're going to be propagating my begonias and my African violets today. And I feel like it's going to be quick because there's not really a lot to chop. I'm going to show you guys the things that I prepared, basically the things that we need. First, we have our shears over here. Make sure you have something to clean it or wipe it. And up next, you need your chosen potting media. For today, since I'm going to be propping begonias, I'm using my premium begonia mix, which is available at the Prop Studio. Pots or cups where you're going to propagate it. This one has lids, like it has a cover so that it can maintain high humidity. Another thing that you need would be water, of course. It's always needed, plants need it. So you need this handy. Rooting hormone, just because. Well, this helps, encourage rooting for your propagation. So yeah, we'll start the propping session. I think we can start with the begonias. So the thing is, to make things a little quicker, whenever I mass propagate plants, I prepare the cups or pots first. So I fill them with the potting mix, pretty much to this amount. That's what I do. And I'll just prepare like a lot of them. For now, I'm thinking maybe 20 cups, but of course we're not sure about that. So we just have to do it quickly. I'm used to doing this. I actually move a lot faster. I don't know, when I'm filming it looks like I'm slow. But I'm used to moving a lot faster because, as you guys know, I do have a toddler and I also have other things to do at the house. I still work and just a whole lot of other things. So I'm used to doing things very, very quickly. But of course, because I'm new to filming for YouTube, sometimes I tend to go slower, and also because I do talk a lot. And at the same time, I kind of like walk you guys through what I'm doing, right? So it could be a little slow. Usually I do this on the floor, which is easier for me, if I should say so myself. And I make a lot of mess, but I clean it up because it's just in one spot. So it's pretty easy to manage. There you go. So we now have 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe I'll stick with 15 for now. Oops. That should be enough. But another thing that I do right away is basically water all of them. So I just do this a little so that the media would be already wet. So we'll do that to all of them. Squeeze bottle is really helpful in doing this because you can control how much water you put, but at the same time you're spreading it nicely, evenly. So yeah, I really like using squeeze bottle. So just to make sure it's kind of clean, I also water the sides and just let them do their thing, There you go. On to the last one. You see how quick that is? So now that we're done with 15 of them, we're good to start chopping. I'm bringing you guys up because this is the perfect level for me. So now we grab our shears. Here we go, and now we see which begonia should be the first to go. So I'm seeing this. This is my Begonia Julau type 2, and yeah, let's chop it. Oh, before we do anything, I'll be getting a little container for our rooting media. It's going to be helpful if you get a wider container and at the same time shallow. So yeah, this is perfect. So this is my Julau, and we're going to chop it from here. Chop it. There you go. This is going to be a nice top cutting, and as you guys can see, I just popped it into the rooting hormone, and then here you go, and then it's going to be ready. Begonias root so fast, they would be ready in like a week or so. I'm probably going to chop this too, but I'll just prop them back into the pot like that, and just poke them in there. Do it here as well. So now we're going to have a very full pot of Julau. There you go. So we got one prop from this plant that's going to be ready for sale soon, but the rest, they're just going to their pot back. So this one, this is my Nagricensis. So we're going to do the same. Going to prop the top cutting. There you go. It's looking really nice. And rooting hormone over there. And we get a cup and we prop it. So I do have this little tool, and I use it to, like, you know, press on the media. There. That should be good. That should be enough. And again, we cover it. There you go. For this one, maybe we should do it again. There. But I'll just put it back onto its pot just because. There you go. And again, just a little water. Yeah. But it's going to root fast. So this is the Julau type 1. I think we can chop a lot from here. So this top cutting should go. And again, just a rooting hormone. And then we pop it in here. Oops. We need the tool again. And there, it's looking really nice. It's just moving a little. We need to secure by pressing on the media just a little more. There. And then we cover. So there you go. And another one here. It's looking really nice. The rooting hormone. And we pop it in there. This is as fast as I can go. I'm trying to see if I can do that while filming and talking. It's basically a practice. So there. Don't worry about, I mean, for me, I don't label them right away because I do know their IDs anyways. It's not like I'm going to forget them. So let's see if there's any others that we could prop. Maybe this. This is looking so nice. Let's do that. And there you go. You can do this too. There. And it's nice because there are roots already. They've been rooting well, you know. So there you go. This leaf should be used for a prop, a leaf prop. It's declining, so we should use it for something else, like this one. I'm just going to collect them over here, them there. So trust me, they're still useful. So this is what's left with us, and I'm honestly okay with that. I know it will grow fast, so yeah, I'm not complaining at all. I do have a lot of props of this one, but maybe I could make some more. This one looks promising, so this is my Begonia. So I prop them the same as my begonias. There you go. This one though, I originally don't want to prop it because it looks like it's going to flower. I don't know if it is, but it's taking so much space and it's really thirsty. So we should do that. Just chop it. Chop it, chop it, chop it. Okay. I don't know what's the best approach to chopping it this time. There's a lot of growth. Let's do this one first. I don't know. Okay, so we managed to get this. And again. And then we prop it over here. Now we have that tiny plant. Now, there. So just put it back here. There, you can see that. And there's going to be like 2 new growths on this plant. But I think we need a bigger cup for this. This is how I do it because the leaves are kind of big. And yeah, there. So yeah, I know it looks weird, but it's helpful for the humidity because I'm going to cover it just like the others. There. So that's how they would look like. Any more we could prop from here? I think this part. There, this one's nice. This is a nice chop. So now we prop them again. Look how nice that one is. So we prop this part. It looks nice. And I think it should fit the smaller cup. Oh, there, it did. Yay! This one has an offshoot, which is supposed to be good for propping. But I don't think I would. The thing is, I do have a lot of other props of this already. This one though, it's looking really nice and looking really big. I like how the top coat is doing. It's looking really nice. So I might chop and put them back, if you know what I... Oops. Wait, this one really said it wants to be a separate plant. There's a lot of roots, as you can see. Like, it literally divided itself from the main plant. So who am I to reject a prop. But yeah, let's do that. I'll chop from here and we prop them in. It's a top cutting. There you go. Should I do it on this as well? Maybe I should. It's growing so leggy and we don't want that. So let's do it. Like I said, I'm not afraid in propping my plants, especially if I don't like how they look anymore. I'll get another cup and just use it to cover. So this looks better. This looks better, but I need to get a tape to seal it. That's the last one from this plant. And now you guys might be worried because it looks so weird, but I'm not. This plant, I think we could prop this, and yeah, have it as a full plant, I guess. Okay. There you go. We chopped it. And there you go. Yeah. Just need to push it a little. And we need the lid. For this one too, just like the one before, I don't think it would fit the lid that it comes with, so we need to improvise just to help the plant. Otherwise, it's going to have a hard time rooting and growing. So there you go. There, it's looking better now. Okay, so I found something that we could pot. This is one of my begonia bins, and some of them are ready to be potted individually, so you should do that. So I tried my best first to understand where they're coming from so that I could chop them as needed, but if not, I'll just grab them as a whole plant and pot them. This one have rooted in so well. I don't want to disturb the roots that much, but here it is. It's looking really nice. There you go. For this one, I think we should add more media. There, has some flowers. So now I think we should keep everything. They're small, nothing else to prop, so keep everything. And now we proceed to propping the African violets, which are going to be easy, but we need to callus them first. So let me grab the pots we're using. So we're gonna be using the tall ones for them. And so this isn't the same as my other plants that I kind of like memorized the IDs. For this one, I need to make sure that I label them properly. In order for me to do that, I usually grab my printer, my label printer, and make sure to write the labels. But for now, temporary, something you should always have with you is a tape where you can write the ID. So something just like that. And let's say, for example, I want to grab this one. This one is one of the biggest, so we need to make sure we put a label because their names are so confusing. I'll replace this with a better printed one because my handwriting sucks. Yeah, this is just temporary. I actually have this green tape as well. This one's supposed to be better. It's kind of waterproof, unlike the one that I used earlier, like this one. But since it's temporary, I know that I'm going to print names maybe later. That should be fine. At first, I don't want to put them into the media like perlite or soil. So I just grab a tissue and put it at the bottom of the cup. And that's where I'm going to put them because we want them calloused first. So we'll just get the mature ones, the bigger ones, and there. So we just put them here. Older leaves. There. The leaves are so nice. Now we have 4. So big. It's a big one. Now, if you're going to wonder, this chopping them promote new growth, faster growth. I think in general, plants would do that when they are chopped, because getting a chop, although it doesn't kill the plant, right? But it's kind of giving them the idea that something's wrong, something's happening. So they kind of like force themselves to grow a new leaf. It's kind of like a self-defense for them. So these are the ones that we're propping. I think I'll leave it at this. It's still a decent size, but there's a lot of new growth coming out and I can see them, so kind of excited for that. Again, we grab some paper towel or tissue, then we just chop the bigger ones. This one's broken. Let's see how that one will grow. Very old. Yeah. There you go. As you can see, I'm also trying to get the leaves with less variegation. I think it's just an idea that I have, maybe a way to make sure the leaves we keep are the nicer ones. I think this should be okay for now. Looks weird, but it's big. You know what? I'm probably going to get rid of this as a whole plant. Maybe this one should go with this first. So for this one, this is Strawberry Sundae. So again, a lot of leaves can be taken from this. There. Older leaves, less variegation, but I'm pretty sure they will grow a variegated plant. I just don't know if it was the previous growing conditions they get. They just started showing better colors when they were here with me. Yeah, this should be fine for now. I leave it looking like that. There you go. Okay. This is not as big as the others, but still big. I want to get rid of bad flowers. So this one's a big leaf. Also taking this chance to just get rid of the bad looking leaves. Old leaves that are just not doing well anymore. Oops, we lost our light. I hope it's still fine. So what I was saying is that I try my best to get leaves from everywhere to make it look even. So I'm getting a lot of leaves from this plant, because although it's not that big, it's quite full. There you go. Has nice white flowers. Some are falling, and that's okay. Now it looks better. Not that big. Okay, so we'll put that beside as well. This one is for my watermelons now. I did mention from last time that I already propped that one. This is my first prop of watermelons now. Just have to chop the biggest ones underneath. There you go. Just like everything else from earlier, I'm trying to get the bigger leaves at the bottom, but at the same time, the leaves that I kind of don't like anymore, let's say not as variegated. This is a very interesting plant. There's a lot of leaves growing everywhere. I don't know if it's because it's been chopped already before. Probably it helped. But look, as they grow, the leaves are getting better with variegation. So yeah, keep chopping. We don't know how many of them will be growing anyways. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we're fine. It's a lot of blooms. The others I don't think we should be propping, but I don't like the sad leaves, so we're getting rid of them. Yeah, for now I'm happy being able to prop 5 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, that's a lot, 4, and another one that's a lot. So yeah, and I'll probably be back when it's time to pot them, but for now, yeah, a lot of blooms. I'll be back in 24 hours. Okay, so while we're at it, like while we're waiting for the African violets to callus, I'm going to show you guys where I'm putting all of the cups for the begonia prop. So as you guys can see, we already have some here on this side. Let me show you better. This is the inside of my tent that I rarely show because it's basically very messy. But yeah, we're going to put the rest in here. As you guys can see, I put some covers. These are the covers of some of my bins that I don't use, just so that we can secure everything. So yeah, putting them in here. I try my best to organize them all together, put the plants that are the same together. Yeah, just like that. Oops. So scandalous. Okay, we do that. And then, oopsie, got some very tall cups. So I'll put that here. And the other plants. The top cuttings are going to be really nice, I can tell. So there. Oh, and we have another of that, so we'll put that at the back. And then we do have some julal. Oh, we have more of this, so we can put it here. And this one over there. We have a lot of julal, but we only have a few of the type 2. And then this as well, so let's just put them here. And then the sarawaks should be, again, all together. there. And then, let me picture. What's left? Okay, Julau. We have some. We still have space. We only have 3 left, but I don't think it's enough space. I hope it's okay if we move them a little over here to this side. Kind of not practical or ideal, kind of not safe, but we'll make it happen. Trying my best to be careful as much as possible, so that's the best I could do. And we have this, yeah, over there. Maybe move further at the back. This one. And yeah. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, so there you go. Those are all the props, begonia props. Some of them have been propped like few weeks ago, and then half of them were from today. So yeah, while we're here at the tent, I think I should show you what else are in here. So on this certain shelf, you'll see 2 bins, and inside it's mostly begonia props as well, but they are the smaller ones, but I'm expecting them to get taller. But this is kind of like wiser in terms of space, because these are the begonias that are for sale on my website, so they're okay to stay in here. And then I do have more at the bottom there. It's kind of weird in here, kind of messy, but yeah, they are mostly prop bins. But yeah, this tent is for begonia props. So we're back, and it's been 24 hours more than, and I believe the props or the leaves that we chopped have been calloused already, so they should be ready for potting. And like I mentioned, I will be using perlite for them, but I decided to get more cups and have prepared their lids over here just because. And I don't know, just because for the sake of not forgetting what they are, I did mention that there should be enough putting labels like that, but I really hate my handwriting, so I just grabbed my printer over here and I will be making some labels. Connect. So I'm probably going to print 2 of each. I'm assuming we'll be needing that. So yeah, that was really easy to make. So print. Now there's 2. Or the other is strawberry sundae. There's actually an easier way to print multiple labels, like by importing them, but we're only printing 5, so that should be fine. Yeah, print 2 copies again. So yeah, there you go. The stickers are transparent, and they are weather and waterproof, so that's really nice if you're using it for plants, because you won't have problems like replacing the label later on. Watermelon snow. There. And the last one is, wow, this one, okay. Even if the name's correct, at least I have an idea. So now that we're done printing, I'll just pull them off. And now we have it, and we prepare the labels. And we prepare the cups. So let's start with what's closer. I'll get the watermelon snow, 2 of them. There. I don't think you can see it, but I can. Here's our perlite. Just scoop some. I'll just wet the media and there you go. Also going to grab the rooting hormone that we use for the begonias. So here's our watermelon snow. I need to help them make holes. So again, rooting hormone, then put them in. There you go. Do that again. Let's make some hole. And pop them away. Another. So see, this is just my second attempt in propping them, and basically my first time propping a lot of them. So I'm not so sure if this is going to be successful or if they will all make it. Well, I do hope that they would, so that I would be able to share them with more people. But if not, I mean, should be fine. This is not like my begonias or my Hoyas, which I always get 100% success rate. So I'm just going to put a lid and leave it just like that. Let's do the other. Let's poke another there. And we'll put them here. We'll move on to the next. And we just use this. And then we just put perlite again. Just like earlier. Little water. I hope we have enough space for them. Just like the one earlier, we have 7. So 1. There you go. They look like they won't fit in here. So 3 was able to fit in here. More water. So there you go, all 4 of them. I don't know about the last one, but I'm still going to try. There, 4. So we managed to put 5 on this one, on this cup, but they are smaller leaves. The others feel too soft, the smaller ones, so I'm not so sure, but I'll still try. There you go. One last in the middle for the smallest one. Let's see if that's going to work. If not, it's fine. I kind of know already that it looks too small. And that was the last one. There you go. I'm gonna show you guys where I put them. They're just here in ambient. So they're just here. I can see them every day. There with some other random plants that I'm just recovering. I just leave them here. At least I can see them every day. But as you can see, they have 100% humidity and they're getting bright lights, just enough lights. And that's how the other prop was. If you guys could remember, the one that I showed you earlier, it's just here outside in the same shelf. So I think that's it for propping. And again, let me show you what we did with the begonias. So we propped them and now we just wait for them to grow. So I think we're done with our video. And if you like what I did, what I showed, what I talked about, please like and subscribe. And it means so much to me because, as you guys know already, I'm just new to YouTube. And if you have any questions, please go leave a comment and I'll try my best to accommodate everyone, especially in the upcoming videos. So yeah, thank you so much and bye.